Great. So let me start with the introduction of this Microsoft Excel, and gradually we'll go to the next level of this Microsoft Excel. As you have indicated, you are all using Office 365 with the latest version. So let me start with the introduction. On the top, where we can see your file name and your software name is available. This area, we call this as title bar. On the left hand side of the title bar, you can see 3 or 4 options available here. Auto save, save, undo, redo. This area where we have this 3 or 4 options, this area we call this as QUAT. What is the abbreviation of the QUAT? QUAT means Quick Access Toolbar. As I indicated, Excel has more than 12,000 features. So all the user is not using all the 12,000 features. As I told, average user is using only 200 features. An average and advanced level user is using only 200 features. That means around 1% of Excel is used. 99%, 98% of Excel is unused because so many options are hidden in Excel. Some options are hidden in Excel. To activate that hidden option, we can use this QUAT. For an example, assume I want to send a data as a mail. I have a small table or I have a small report. I want to send a small report or a table as a mail to someone else. Normally, how do we do it? Copy it. You'll go to Outlook and you will be pasting it. That's one method. Another method is, but while copying and pasting, you will face a challenge. Alignment, formatting. That will be a challenge. Another one is you will send as an attachment. Attachment, the problem is the entire file will go as an attachment. But I don't want it. I want only to send a particular data. So instead of what he said is perfectly correct, copying the data. Instead of copying the data, bring the Outlook to Excel. Bring the Outlook to Excel. One click, you can send a mail with the same formatting. We are going to explore that today or tomorrow, how to bring the Outlook to Excel. No need to copy and paste. No need to send as an attachment. Bring the Outlook to Excel. One click, you can send a mail. So that kind of options, we can use it under this QUAT. So we'll see how to use the QUAT. Right. Below the QUAT, this whole area put together. File, home, insert, page layout, formula, data, review, view. This whole area put together, we call this as ribbons. Very good. Why I am explaining this is the first session is maybe today and tomorrow. I will say click on the ribbon, click on the QUAT, click on the tab. You should know which is the ribbon, which is the tab, which is the QUAT. That's why I am explaining this on the first session. And whatever I am explaining, it's not only for Microsoft Excel, it's common for all the office tool, Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, Access, Project, Power BI, anything. All the tool, whatever I am explaining, it's common. So this one is ribbon. On the ribbon, the first one, just now we used this to check the version. Oh, this one, file. This file, we call this as Office button. What is Office button? Backstage of your office. Backstage. Background, backstage. If you want to do something on the backstage of Excel, we can use this Office button. Just now to check the version, to change the settings. For that, we will use this backstage. Then, home. There is a home, there is an insert, there is a page layout, there is a formula. These are all called as tab. Very good. Home is a tab, insert is the tab, page layout are all tabs. Sorry. Tab. A special tab will appear whenever you do some new thing. Whenever, suppose you are inserting a slicer, we'll see what is a slicer. Whenever you insert a chart, if you insert a picture, if you insert a pivot table, you will see a small tab will appear, new tab will appear. Contextual. What is meant by contextual? Content-wise, the tab will change. Home, insert and drawing, page layout are fixed. That will never get changed. It is fixed. If you open anything, it will be fixed. But when you insert a picture, you will get a different tab. When you insert a chart, you will get a different tab. That tab is called as contextual. What is meant by contextual? Based on the content, the tab will change. That's why it's called as contextual tab. Okay. Can I close this? That means that whatever I typed it here, can I close that?
How do that symbols is
How I am typing it? It's a separate. It's a separate application called as Zoom It. It's free from Microsoft.
Okay.
I will share you with the link. You can just download it and you can use it straight away. No need for installing also. I will tell you how to do that. I will send you the link. Maybe just remind me in the tea break or after the tea break or lunch break. I will share it. Okay. So now, time being, I am closing this. Below this tab, when I go below the tab, there is a clipboard, there is a font, there is an alignment. These are all called as groups. Clipboard is a group, font is a group, alignment is a group. Corner of the group, there is a small arrow mark available. Not for all the groups. Some groups it's available. Some group it may not be available. So there is a arrow mark available here. This arrow marked area is called as dialog box launcher. The name itself says dialog box launcher. It means if I click on it, it will launch a dialog box, open a dialog box. It will open a dialog box. Can I check that? I will go to this dialog box launcher here and I make a click. You can see a new dialog box will launch. That will launch a new dialog box. That's why it's called as dialog box launcher. And all the other items available here, all the other items, this one cut, copy, paste, all the other items available here. We call this as commands. Super. Right? We'll have a short recap. Whatever the things available on the top, title and file name, which we call it as title bar. Super. Below the title bar, left hand side of the title bar, save, undo, redo. Quad. The abbreviation for quad is quick access toolbar. The whole area put together, we call it as superb. Ribbon. File. On the ribbon, file. Office button. Backstage of your office. Home insert and page layout are all tab. Excellent. A special tab will appear whenever you insert some new things. Contextual tab. Very good, sir. Below the tab, this clipboard, font, alignments are all groups. Corner of the group, there is a small arrow mark. If I click it, dialog box launcher. Very good. And all the other items are commands. No need for making it up, no need for remembering it. No worries, I will say this more frequently today and tomorrow. Before tomorrow evening, I think you will understand all this. I think it's very simple. Right? Now, today or tomorrow, not today, probably tomorrow we are going to see how to make a dashboards. When I create a dashboards, this ribbon may disturb my dashboard. I want to reduce or I want to hide this ribbon. Two methods. One is go to this home insert page layout. Anywhere else on your mouse, you can go here and make a double click. Just to make a double click on the ribbon. You can see the ribbon will get hidden. Anywhere else on the home insert or page layout. Anywhere else on the home insert or page layout. Just go there and make a double click. Your ribbon will get hidden. Just to make a double click. Or I don't like to make a double click. Can I use a shortcut key? Yes. The shortcut key is Control F1. Some laptops you have to press Control Function F1, which is used for hiding or unhiding ribbons. Okay. To unhide or hide ribbon, you can use Control F1. Some laptops you have to press Control Function F1. All are able to use control F1 or someone are using control function F1? For everyone.
Control function F1.
Control function F1. Why I am asking is I am going to teach you another shortcut key to switch off that function F1. Because not only for F1, if you want to use F2, F3, F4, F5, for everything, you have to press that function key. Not only F1, F1, F2, F3, F4, F5. For everything, you have to use that control, F1, function F1, function F2, function F3. I don't like this. Can I switch off this function key? Who are all already using control F1, please do not do that because it's already switched off. Who are all using control function F1, try this. What you are going to do is, I want to switch off that function key. Function escape, which is used for switch on or switch off function key. Function escape. You can press the function escape one time. Next time to switch on it, you can press another time. Even if you restart the system also, it will not work. You have to switch on or switch off. Function escape, you will press one time. Now, straight away you can press control F1. No need for pressing control function F1 from now. Not only F1, F2, F3, F4, F5, everything. No need to press that function key. Straight away you can press F1, F2, F3, F4. Function F1, function F2 is not required. Okay? So let me try this. Control F1 for hiding it. Same control F1 for unhiding it. Correct? But even I don't like this home insert and page layout also. I want to see only the rows and columns. Everything should be hidden except the rows and columns. So add one more key to that. Control Shift F1. Some laptops you have to press Control Shift. If you are not switched off, if you are switched off, then it's fine. If it is not switched off, you have to press Control Shift function F1, which is for hiding or unhiding all except the rows and columns. Maybe your formula bar may be visible. Control Shift F1. As I indicated, I recommend everyone to please work on it. Don't just watch. Practice it. If you are getting any challenges, questions, queries, stop me, ask me that. Control Shift F1. Everything is hidden except the rows and columns. Even the formula bar also we can hide it. I will tell you how to hide that formula bar. Control Shift F1. Right? Below this formula bar, this one, the name of this, when you place the cursor, it will show you the name, that is name box. And next to FX, you can see there is something here, formula bar. This is formula bar. We have the formula bar, and this one is name box, and this one is formula bar. You know what is the formula bar? If you written a formula, it will show you the formula. If you didn't write the formula, it will show you the cell value. If you already written a formula, it will show you the formula. If you didn't write the formula, it will show you the cell value. Suppose if you are going to write a very big formula, I want to see the formula on my screen. Very big formula. Can I increase the height of the formula bar? Yes. We have a shortcut key for it. Control Shift U is for increasing or decreasing the formula bar height. Or you can go here and make a click. This is for increasing or decreasing your formula bar height. Okay? Control Shift U. Control Shift U. Increase the height. I think my formula was too big. I'll reduce the height. So Control Shift U. Control Shift U, increasing or decreasing the height of the formula bar. Of course, everyone knows this. A, B, C, D are all. What is A, B, C, D? Columns. 1, 2, 3 are all rows. Because why I'm asking is still more people are confused with this. Which is rows, which is columns. That's why I'm confirming it. A, B, C, D are all columns. 1, 2, 3 are all rows. I don't know whether you know it. If you build a house, when you are building a house, they will raise a pillar like this, which we call it as columns. So that is called as columns. And if you go to the theaters, it will be like this, which we call it as rows. So if you remember that, then it's very easy to understand. Where the rows and columns are meeting, we call it as cell. I think daily, more than 90% of the people are using Excel daily. And most of you knows the basics of Excel. Tell me, how many rows and how many columns are available in one Excel sheet? Infinity. No, we have some limitation. There is a reason, there is a limitation for that number of rows and columns. Any idea? Sir? 10 lakhs. So you went to the last and checked. 10 lakh? 10 lakh 48,576 rows. Tell me columns, don't say XFD. Tell me how many columns are there. Don't say XFD, tell me how many columns. 10 lakhs 48,576 rows. 16,384 columns. There are 10,48,576 rows and 16,384 columns. How do we check this? And there is a reason behind it also. Why there is 10 lakh, why there is 16 lakh. I explain the reason. Before that, how can I check this? No need to go to the bottom, no need to go right and check it. We have a name box available here, correct? This name box width is very small. For example, if it is very small like this, go to the corner and increase the width of the name box. There is a 3 dot lines. Go to the 3 dot lines and increase the width. After increasing the width of the name box, on the left hand side corner, you can see a small triangle is appearing. Could you tell me what is this triangle? What is the usage of the triangle? Select all. But what you do is click and hold. Don't remove the hands from your mouse. Just click it and hold it. That's all. On the top, it will show you how many rows and how many columns. 10,48,576 R indicates rows. 16,384 C indicates columns. I will tell you why there is 10 lakh, why there is 16,000. But why? I will tell you why, and there is one more method to find the rows and columns also. I hope most of you are aware of this. Computer doesn't understand our language, it understands only 2 things, that is 0 and 1. We call this 0 and 1 as binary language. Everything in computer is measured in binary format. Everything is measured in a binary format. If you buy a pen drive also, it's binary. 2 to the power. 2 to the power of 1, 2. 2 to the power of 2, 2 into 2, 4. 2 to the power of 3, 2 to the power of 3. 2 into 2 into 2. 8. If you buy a pen drive or SD card, you will get 2 GB, 4 GB, 8, 16, 32, 64. It goes like the 2 to the power. Same concept here. This change of 10,48,576, 16,384. This change has happened from Excel version 2007. 2007 is the 14th version of Microsoft Excel. It's the 14th version of Microsoft Excel. So what we have to do, it is equal to 2. Why 2? Because it's binary. To the power. Could you tell me there is multiplication, there is plus, there is into to the power. Where is the to the power on your keyboard? Above 6. Shift and you have to press that 6 to get to the power. 14. 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 for 14 times. You have to multiply 2 for 14 times. Now press enter. 16,384. So that much of columns are available in one Excel sheet. That's a secret behind it. 2 to the power of 14. And in Office 365 morning, we have checked the version, below the version, the release 2511, 2500. Same like we have releases. So this has happened in 20th release of Microsoft. 20th release. Equal to 2 to the power of 20. So 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 for 20 times. 10,48,576. So that's the reason behind why we had exactly 10,48,576. Why we have 16,384. Have they increased it? You told that it is from 2007. Now we are using 365 version. After 2007, 10, 13, 16, 19, 21, 24. So many versions are upgraded, but as of now, they have never upgraded the number of rows and columns. The reason is you should not have the bigger data in Excel, have the data in Power Query. Don't load the data in Excel, have a minimized data in Excel. Don't have the bigger data. That's why they didn't increase the rows and columns. So as of now, it was 10,48,000, 16,384. Okay. How can I go to the bottom and check what is my last row? How do I go to the bottom? Control, down arrow, just down arrow, which will go to the last row. Control, right arrow, which will go to the last column. So when I go to the last row, it says 10,48,576, 10,48,576. Columns starts from A. After Z, you will have A, B, AC, AD, A until XFD. XFD will be your last column. But can I number this column, which will be very useful when you write a lookup functions. You have to count the column numbers. Instead of counting the column number, can I display the column number straight away there? Yes. Go to that file. Go to this file, Office button, File. Under File tab, you can see Options. Go to File, click on Options, File, Options, Formulas, File, Options, Formulas. Under Formulas, you can notice there is a checkbox available there. Under Formulas, R1C1 reference styles, which is by default unchecked. Please check that R1C1 reference styles and you click on OK here. Formula R1C1 reference styles and say OK. You have to tell me after clicking on OK what has happened. Column is displayed. Instead of ABCD, you are getting the column in a number format. 16,384. Right? Let me select it again, R1C1, and I say OK. Yes. 16,384. But I recommend to check how many rows and columns I did it. But normally I don't recommend it. In olden days for macros we'll do this, but now I think it's not required. I recommend to have it as ABCD. Yeah. I recommend to display it as ABCD now. Could you tell me how can I revert it back to once again the column in alphabetical format? Same file, options, formulas. Yes, R1. Uncheck that R1 C1 reference styles and I say okay here. Could you tell me how can I move from the first cell, last cell to the very first cell? Control, left arrow, control up arrow, or you can use the shortcut key control home. Very good. Control home. Be careful on using control home. Sometimes the home key is straight away available, utilize it. Some laptop the home key may be above arrow mark, some laptop it may be above F11 also. Unknowingly you pressed control F11, it may insert a macro sheet. So please be careful. Some laptops you have to press control home, some laptops you have to press control function home, which will go to the very first cell. First cell. A1, which will place your cursor to the cell number A1. Let me try that. As I told, be careful. Okay. Be careful, don't press F11. Sometimes unknowingly if you have pressed F11, you can see on the bottom a macro sheet is created. On the bottom you can see a sheet called as macro is created. Be careful on this because some laptops above the F11 the function home will be there. If you have unknowingly inserted the macro sheet, right click and delete it. Right click on the sheet and delete it if you unknowingly inserted it. So go to function home. It will go to the very first cell. So actually I thought of completing the first exercise before the break, which we are not able to, no worries. So we'll restart the same exercise. Still the introduction is not over. We have to see some new features. There are some new features available in the latest version of 365. We have to explore it. Before that we'll take a break. Our tea is ready, so we'll take a tea or coffee break. After the break, we'll restart with the next one. I will stop the recording here. Please remind me, I will pause. Yes. We are in the introduction of this Excel. We are seeing what are all the elements and what are all the components and what are all the options available in Microsoft Excel. The last session, we have navigated how many rows and how many columns are there. Correct. To go to the last row, control down arrow, last column, control right arrow. To come to the very first cell, we have to press control home. Very good. Now, as per my system screen and my row screen and my column, row size and column size, my first page starts at A1 and first page ends at A27. Similarly, on the right hand side, my first page is ending at W and here also it's ending at W here. So this is my first page. This is my first page downwards. This is my first page right side. Now I want to go to the next page downwards. I want to go to the next page right side. Next page downwards, you know that's very simple. We have a shortcut key for it. Next page downwards. The shortcut key is just page up or page down. We can use page down or we can use function page down, which will go to the next page downwards. Next page downwards or page up. Function page up. Some laptops you have to press the function page up also, which will go to the previous page upwards. Correct? So page up and page down. Let me try this. Very simple. I'll press page up. Some laptops page up and page down is a separate key. Some laptops it may be above arrow mark. Some laptops it will be above the arrow mark. So you can use function page up and page down. Function page down, which will go to the next page, next page, next page. Page up, previous page, previous page, previous page. Correct? But how can I go to the right hand side next page? Bottom, top and upwards, downwards, page up, page down. That's very simple. I want to go to the right side next page. So you can use another shortcut key. Alt, page down. Some laptops you have to press Alt, function page down, which will go to the next page on the right side. Right side, next page. Alt, page up, alt function page up, previous page on the left hand side. Alt, hold the alt key and you have to do this, left and right, left side or right side. Alt page up and alt page down. Let me try that. So alt page down, next page right side, right side, right side, right side. Alt page up, previous page. Okay. Alt page up and alt page down. And this one, technically we have a name for this one, where we can see below the sheet there is an arrow marked area available here. This arrow marked area, we call this as sheet tab. Sheet tab. What is the purpose of the sheet tab? We'll understand. Before that, I am in sheet number 1. I want to go to sheet number 2, sheet number 3, sheet number 4. So you can use another shortcut key. Control page down. Control page down. Some laptops you have to press control function page down, which will go to the next sheet. Next sheet. Control page up. Control function page up, which will go to the previous sheet. So control page up and control page down. So we have seen all the page, normal page up, page down. We have seen alt page up, page down. Now we are exploring control page up and control page down. Let me try that. Control page down. So I'll press control page down, next sheet, next sheet, next sheet, next sheet. Control page up, previous sheet, previous sheet, previous sheet. Correct. Okay. But how do I jump to a particular sheet? I am in sheet number 1. Suppose I want to jump to sheet number 20, 30, or I have hundreds of sheets. I want to jump to one sheet to another sheet. For that we have two methods. First method we'll see now. Another method we'll see it in another few minutes. There is a sheet tab area. Right click and left click. Go to the sheet tab area and just make a right click on the sheet tab area. Right click, which will show you all the list of sheets. All the list of sheets are shown here. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All the list of sheets. Suppose I want to go to sheet number 20. Select sheet number 20 and I say OK. It will jump to the sheet number 20 here. So right click on that sheet tab area. All the list of sheets are shown. Which sheet you want to go? Select that sheet and say OK. It will go to that particular sheet. Right click. Okay. One more method is available. We'll see that in another few minutes. Could you tell me how can I insert a fresh new sheet? I want to insert a new sheet now. How can I insert a new sheet? Control. N will insert a new file. New sheet. How can I get a new sheet? Normally, how do we do it is right click on any one of the sheet and you can go for insert. Method 1. Method 2, there is a plus symbol available here. Method 3, the shortcut key Shift F11. Some laptops you have to press Shift function F11. Inserting a new sheet. Always the new sheet will get inserted before the current sheet. Where is your sheet? Now my cursor is at sheet number 1. It will be inserted before 1. If your cursor is at sheet number 9, it will be inserted before 9. Excel will work always in the before concept. Whatever you insert, rows, columns, cell. If you insert a row, it will be before the current row. Columns before the current column. Sheet before the current sheet. Cell before the current cell. Whatever you insert, it will be inserted before it. Before. So it always works on the before concept here. So Shift F11 is the shortcut key for inserting a new sheet. The notice a new sheet will get inserted. If you don't want the sheet, no shortcut key for it. You have to make a right click and you have to delete the sheet. Even there is a shortcut key also. I will never teach you the shortcut key for deleting, because unknowingly if you are deleting the sheet, you cannot recover it back. So please be careful on deleting a sheet. Right click and delete. So this one is sheet tab. I recommend try to restrict the number of sheet. Actually Microsoft is unlimited, but my suggestion is don't go beyond 255 sheets. Don't go beyond the 255 sheet. Try to limit your sheets to 255. Because if you go beyond the 255 sheet, whether it will not insert a sheet, it will insert, but your system will become very slower. It will hang, it will rotate, your file size may get increased. Your formula will give you the wrong solution. It will give you the wrong result. If it is giving the error, at least we can manage. But if it is giving a wrong answer, then there is a problem. Suppose instead of 10,000, it will show you only 5,000. That's the biggest problem. We'll think that 5,000 is right, but unfortunately, it will give you the wrong result. So try to restrict to maximum of 255 sheets. How do I find how many sheets are there? We'll see. That's our next part. Right? So try to restrict to maximum of 255 sheets. Now on the bottom, below this sheet, we can see there is an area. This is called as status bar, which shows the status of your file, status of your sheet. In status bar, as I told, there are some new features available in the status bar. First feature is, as I told, I want to know how many sheets are there, how many columns, how many cells are there. This will work in the Word and PowerPoint. In the earlier version, if you are using Microsoft Word and PowerPoint, suppose I open Microsoft PowerPoint. When I open Microsoft PowerPoint, on the bottom you will get a message. How many slides are there? Correct? When you insert PowerPoint slide, suppose I am inserting a PowerPoint slide here. When I go to the bottom of my PowerPoint presentation, you can see it will show you the message 1 of 1. That means we have total 1 slide. We are in the first slide. Now I insert another slide. It will say 2 of 2. First slide means 1 of 2. This will work in Word and Excel, Word and PowerPoint. Now this will work in Excel also. Come to Microsoft Excel. Go to the status bar, this ready message status bar. On the status bar, just make a right click. Just make a right click on the status bar. A menu is appearing. On the menu, you can notice there is an option called as sheet number. Sheet number. Enable the sheet number. You have to enable, check that sheet number. You have to check that option, sheet number. Please check that option, sheet number. Right click on the status bar and enable that sheet number. Yes. After enabling the sheet number, escape and come out of it. It will show you how many sheets are there. We are in which sheets? There are 29 sheets. We are in the sheet number 1. Suppose I am in sheet number 3. It will show we are in sheet number 3. 4, 5. Okay. So it will show you how many sheets are there. We are in which sheets. I told you there are 2 methods to navigate between one sheet to another sheet. First, how do we navigate? You can make a right click. All the list of sheets are shown here. We can go to that sheet. Another method is, suppose I have hundreds of sheets. In every sheet I may have 2 or 3 tables, 2 or 3 table files. I want to go to that sheet. I want to go to the table. I want to select the table. I want to select the chart. So for this, I think you should have connected with the Wi-Fi or internet. The internet has to be connected. I hope the internet and Wi-Fi is already connected with your systems. So go to the bottom here, sheet number 1 of 29. Just to make a click. Just to make a click on 1 of 29. On the right hand side, it will show you the navigation. On the navigation, it will show you all the sheet names. What are all the sheet names? You can go to that particular sheet. You can type the sheet name also here. Suppose I want to go to sheet number 20. I will type it here, EX20. Yes. It shows EX20. In EX20, there is one table from A10 to J2511. I want to select the table. Just click it. The table will get selected. So you can select the sheet, you can select the table also through this navigation. On the bottom, you have to go to the sheet number and just click on that sheet number, sheet 21 of 29. Just click it. It will show you how many sheets are there and how many under sheets, what are all the tables available. So I want to go to sheet number 1. I can just select the sheet number 1 here. It automatically goes to the sheet number 1. In sheet number 1, you have to select the table, you have to click on the table. Right? This is another method. One more method is also there. To go to this navigator. I close this navigator. Now, if I click this, the navigation will open. Another method is view. Go to the tab view. There is a tab called as view. Below that view tab, there is a navigation. There is a navigation. This also shows you the navigation on the right hand side. Correct? Click on the navigation. Yes. It shows the navigation screen here. So 2 methods to go to the navigation. 3 methods to go to a sheet. One is right click on the sheet tab. Second one is this page 1 of 29. Third one is this navigation. View navigation. You can go and navigate to a particular sheet. Okay. Now I want to know how many sheets are there in each sheet, how many formulas, how many cells are here filled with some values. I want to know the workbook statistics, which will be very useful. In our upcoming session, we will see what is the purpose of this workbook statistics. Right click on the status bar. There is a status bar. Right click on the status bar. On the status bar, you can see from the top, the 5th one. Already we have enabled that 4th one, sheet number. Now let me select the 5th one, workbook statistics. I select the 5th one, workbook statistics. Then on the bottom, workbook statistics is available here. Press escape to come out. First you enable that workbook statistics. On the bottom of the status bar, you will see that workbook statistics. Just to make a click here on the workbook statistics. It will show you what is the statistics of the workbook, this workbook. We are in which, what is my last cell of the sheet, how many data are filled, how many formulas are there, how many workbooks are there, how many data are filled with, how many cells are filled with the data, how many tables, how many formulas. It will show you my workbook statistics. Okay? Or second method is, you can click on the workbook statistics here, or the second method is, go to the tab called as review. Go to the tab review. Below the tab review, there is a workbook statistics here. Another method to see the workbook statistics. Either you can click on the workbook statistics on the bottom, or you can enable this workbook statistics by going to review workbook statistics. Okay. And on the status bar, you can display some formulas and function, which is available in older version also. Latest version, we have a new feature. Suppose I'll go to some sheet, maybe yes. I'll go to some other sheet, exercise 8, 9, 10, some other sheet here, where I have some numerical and text and alphabetical values. So I'll go to any sheet. For example, I'll go to the sheet number 7. In sheet number 7, date, branch 1, branch 2, branch 3, branch 4, branch 5. In branch 5, I select some cells. When I select some cells, 4 or 5 cells or 10 cells, after selecting the cells on the bottom, it is showing some message here. Average, count and sum. It is showing the average, it is showing the count, and it is showing the sum here. It shows me the average it shows me the count, it shows me the sum. Other than the average, count and sum, can I get other formulas, other statistical formulas? Yes. Right click on the status bar here. Right click on the status bar. A menu is appearing where already average, count, sum is selected. Already average, count, sum is selected. Now let me select the numerical count. Let me select the minimum. Let me select the maximum. I'm selecting the average, I'm selecting the count, I'm selecting the numerical count, minimum, maximum. Now press escape. So you can see what are all the things I have selected that is displayed on the status bar. Average, count, numerical count, minimum, maximum, sum. I believe everyone knows what is meant by sum. Sum is total, summarizing. Max is highest, minimum is lowest. But what is this count and numerical count? Both are giving the same answer here, 8, 8. What is the difference, sir?
Repeated numerical.
Repeated numerical is numerical count. Count?
Same value repeated, it will take long.
That is duplicating. Count unique. But what is the difference between count and numerical count? The name itself, numerical count, will count how many cells are with numerics, numbers. Count how many cells are with any data, number, text, date, or anything. Count will count how many cells are having only numbers. Count will count how many cells are having values. Any value. That's what I'm checking now. Here it is giving 8 because all the cells which you have selected is number. That's why both are 8. Suppose I select along with the heading. Now you can see the difference. Numerical count is 8. I have selected some cells. Out of the cell, 8 cell is having numbers. But the count, because there is one cell which is having a text. So count will count all the cells which is having some value. Count will count all the cell which is having some numbers. Both will not count if the cell is empty. The cell is empty. For example, I selected some empty cells. You can see it will not count this empty cells. It is counting only this cells where the values are there. Here I selected some empty cells and I selected some cells. It says 5 numerical count. That means 1, 2, 3, 4. I selected only 5 numbers. But whereas here it says 6. So I have selected 6 values, numerical, alphabetical or anything. And empty columns it will not count. If the columns is empty, it will not count. Okay. This option, it's available not only in the latest version. This option is available in the old version of Excel also. But latest version, we have a small update. I select some value. After selecting some value, it is showing some formula on the bottom. Correct? Average, count, numerical count, minimum, maximum. Let me take this sum. Sum is 14,205. When I select this, overall sum of this is 14,205. Can I get that 14,205 in some other area in my cell itself? In my cell. So go to that sum function. Or you decide what is the function you want. Whether you want a sum or average or count or any function. Any function. I'll go to the sum function. Click. Just go there and make a click on the sum. Suppose if you want average, click on average. If you want a sum, click on sum. So I click on sum. I clicked on sum. Now go to somewhere else, any cell here. Paste it. I believe you know the shortcut key for pasting. Control V. You can see that value will get pasted here. 14,205. Value. Remember value, not the formula. Value. Only the value will get pasted, not the formulas. Only the values. Okay. Select some cells, whichever the cells you want, and select the formula whichever you want, whether it's a sum or average or anything. I select this average. For example, I select the average and go to some cell, paste it. That average will get pasted. Okay. And this three: normal view, page layout view, page break preview. These three are specifically arranged for taking a printout. If you want to take a printout, if you want to arrange the page setups, if you want to take a printout or arrange the page setup, then we can use these three views: normal view, page layout view, page break preview. These are all the things which we'll cover in the very basics of Excel, but still, if time permits, we'll try to do that. And of course, everyone knows this: the right hand side, the last one, there is a plus and minus, which is used for zoom in and zoom out, increase or decrease the zoom percent. 4 methods to do this. Method number 1: click on the plus to increase the zoom. Click on the minus to decrease the zoom. Or if you are using a mouse, hold the control key. Press the control key. Scrolling. There is a scroll button available on the mouse. If you have the mouse, not in the laptops. If you have the mouse, hold the control key and scroll button. Scroll the button upwards. Scroll the button downwards. It will increase or decrease your zoom percent. Control mouse scrolling. Third method: if you are using a laptop, there is a touchpad area, not in desktop, touchpad area. How do you do it on your mobiles? Normally, to increase zoom percentage on your mobile, we'll use the 2 fingers, increase, decrease. Same thing here. 2 fingers, you can increase or decrease the zoom percentage here. So you can increase or you can decrease the zoom percent using this touchpad. Normally, how do we do it on your mobiles? Same thing, you can increase or you can decrease the zoom percentage using the touchpad. Increase or decrease the zoom percentage using the touchpad. Touchpad should work. My touchpad is giving some issues. If you are using a touchpad, very fastly you can move on the left side, right side. You can use the touchpad and move it on the left hand side, move it on the right hand side. Your screen will move very faster on the left and right, 2 fingers. If you are using the touchpad, do it on the left and right also. Fourth method. I think this fourth method may not work full-fledged. There is some bug actually. But as of now, note it down. If it is working, fine. If it is not working, please note it down. This will get upgraded in the future. They have created a shortcut key for this. Control Alt plus for increasing the zoom. Control Alt minus for decreasing the zoom percent. Control Alt plus, Control Alt minus to increase or decrease the zoom percent. I don't know whether it will work in all the system. As I indicated, this is a very new shortcut key, recently created shortcut key. Some system it may not work, some system it may give some other option, because the full-fledged it's not working. If it is working, fine. If it is not working, please wait. In the near future they will upgrade it. Control Alt plus, the zoom percentage is increasing. You can see when I press Control Alt minus, it's not doing it for me. It is increasing or decreasing the zoom percent. So it's not working properly. Some system there will be 2 minus, 2 plus. So you have to be careful. So some system it may, some system it may not. Are you getting it? Both are working. Which one is working? Control Alt plus. Both not working. As I indicated, these are all very new features. It may work or it may not work also as of now. My touchpad is having some problem. Okay, that's it about the introduction. What are all the elements, what are all the components, and what are all the options available in Microsoft Excel. Literally for last 1 hour or something, we have seen only the introduction, elements and components and options in Microsoft Excel. So before moving on to the next feature or next session, as of now, whatever we have seen, any questions? Doubts? Queries of what we learned as of now? Yes? Clear? There are two reasons for not getting doubts. Two reasons. One is, if you understood everything, you will never get a doubt. Second one, nothing understood also, you will never get a doubt. Correct? But the challenge is, you can understand everything here because I am doing it parallelly, you are watching and doing it here. The challenge will start after the training session is over. Correct? After 5 o'clock, if you open a system, your everything becomes blank. No other go, you have to practice. After the training session, you have to practice and practice. No worries. Before the end of the training session, I will share my email ID, website, mobile number, YouTube channel. Whenever you have some doubts, questions and queries, you can call me, you can mail me, but you have to practice. Practice is very vital. Right? So we will move on to the next topic. The topic which we are going to explore now is about fill handles. Fill handle. What is the fill handle? How to use that fill handle? Okay. Whenever I type something in Excel, for example, I am typing the short form of January. Let me type JAN, Jan. And could you tell me to accept it? What is the key? For example, if you want to type something, I want to accept it. What is the key we use for accepting? Accept. Enter. But when you press enter, your cursor will move to the next cell. Correct? But I want cursor to be in the same cell. I don't want my cursor to move to the next cell. So because I will type it and I press enter, it will go to the next cell. To come up once again, I will come up here. I want to do some formatting. I want to do something in the same cell. So instead what you do is, don't press Alt enter is wrap text. One cell you can get 2 lines. For that you can go for Alt enter. Control enter. Control enter is the shortcut key to retain your cursor in the same cell instead of going down and coming up. If you want your cursor to be retained in the same cell, you can press Control enter. Control enter. To retain your cursor in the same cell. Control enter. Okay. We'll see what are all the other advantages of this control. And as of now it will be retained in the same cell. We'll see further more advantages. Now, for example, in Excel, there are 3 types of basic icons. First icon, you can see the doctor symbol. I hope you would have seen this whenever you go to hospitals or whenever you go to the clinics, even the medical shops, you can see this symbol, correct? This kind of symbol. We call this as doctor symbol. This doctor symbol. What is the usage of the doctor symbol? To select some cells. Suppose I want to select some 10 cells, 20 cells. Then if you use the doctor symbol, this doctor symbol is used for selecting the cells. Second symbol. When you go to the border of the cell, there is a 4 header with the arrow mark. 4 header. The 4 header with the arrow mark. 4 header with the arrow mark. Go to the 4 header with the arrow mark and just pull it somewhere else here. It is used for moving the value from one area to another area. Move the value. I want to move this value. Instead of cutting and pasting, I want to move the value to one area to another area. Then we can use this 4 header with arrow mark. 4 header with arrow mark. Second. Third. When I go to the corner of the cell, bottommost, rightmost corner, there is a black colored plus symbol. Black colored plus symbol. This black colored plus symbol is called as fill handle. Name of this black colored symbol. This is called as fill handle. I'll go to the fill handle and I drag it down. Just to drag this down. When I drag this down, I typed January. You can see automatically when I drag it down, Jan, Feb, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December is getting filled. If I type JAN, January, February, JAN, FEB, MAR. If we type it as January, control enter to accept. Then go to the corner and I drag it. January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December is filled. Simple. If I type SUN, you know what will happen if I type SUN? The next will be Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Very good. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. If I type 1ST, you know what is that 1ST? 1ST is first. Drag it. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth, ninth, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, it goes on. So these are all very simple. Jan means January, February. Yes, Sun means Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. First is first, second, third. But the challenge is, if I am typing one, just one, I am typing just one, and I go to the corner and drag it, could you tell me what will happen? One will get filled. That's the problem here. Only one. One. I don't want one. I want 1, 2, 3. How can I do this? So you have to type 1, you have to type 2, then select both, then we have to drag it. Very good. This is the method number 1. What she said is perfectly correct. Excellent. What he said is perfectly correct. Type 1, type 2, select 1 and 2 and drag it. Method number 1. Method number 2. Type 1. Hold the control key. You have to press the control key on your keyboard. Then go to the corner and drag it. Second method. Hold the control key and drag it. You have to press the control key and then drag it. 1, 2, 3 will get filled. Correct? Second method. Third method. Method number 3. Type 1. I am not holding the control key. I am not pressing anything here. I will go to the corner and I drag it down. Only one is appearing. You can see there is a small tag available here. After dragging, there is a small tag appearing here. Name of this tag. The technical name of this tag is Smart Tag. Smart Tag. It smartly solves your problem. All the biggest problem will have the simplest solution. Smartly it will solve your problem. Like a smart mobiles or smartphone, smart tag. It smartly solves all your problems. Whenever you drag it, you can see a small tag is available. Click on this tag, smart tag. So click on it. There we can see fill series. Flash fill, which you'll see it in another few minutes. Fill series. Click on fill series. Now the series is getting filled. Method number 3. Third method. First method, type 1, 2, select 1 and 2, drag it. Second method, hold the control key and drag it. Third method, drag it down. You can see a small tag. Click on the tag and go for fill series. Okay. So from today, whenever you see a tag like this smart tag, kindly click it and explore it. You will be seeing so many advantages for the smart tag. Whenever you see a new menu like this, what's our first activity is to close it, correct? Whenever a new menu is opening, our first activity, first duty to close this immediately. It's disturbing us. We'll close it. We'll press escape and we'll close it immediately. From today, don't do it. Whenever a new menu is opening, explore it. There will be so many advantages like this. So if you know this, you can create a formula, you can create a chart, you can create conditional formatting, you can create anything here. Even the pivot tables can be created using the smart tag, which we are going to see today. Okay. So now let us go for fill series. All these 3 methods, it's very simple, but all the 3 methods can be used when your data is very small like this. Smaller data, you can use this. A bigger data, 5,000, 10,000, 20,000, you cannot do this. For example, I want to start from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to fill it till 5,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 till 5000. I want to fill it till 5000. So type 1. Don't drag it. Don't go to the corner and drag it, because you had to drag means you had to wait. Wait till 5000. Now only it has gone more than 100. So we had to wait. It has gone to 200, 300, 400, 5000. I had to wait for a very long time. Instead, type 1, control enter, go to the home tab, on the home tab, there is a group called as editing. Above the group of editing, there is a fill. If you are not able to see this fill, the reason is your screen is very small. Maybe you will not see the fill text, but you will see the fill down arrow, correct? Some system, when a screen is small like this, you can see only the down arrow will appear. The fill may not be there because your screen size is very small. If your screen resolution is very small, you can see the fill button straight away. If there is no fill, actually it's there, but it's showing only as a down arrow. When you place the cursor, it shows this button is used for filling. If your screen size is very bigger, you will see the text also. If your screen size is very small, you will see only the down arrow. So whatever it is, either the down arrow or fill, click on fill, then series. After this, you are going to help me here, fill series, then row wise or column wise? Columns, rows, morning only I explained. Column wise, very good. Columns. Rows means left to right, column is top to bottom. Linear is adding, growth is multiplying, date. Here we don't have a date. Autofilling is same value is filled. Date we will explore it in another few minutes. Step value. Trending also we'll see later. Trending means forecasting. For example, 10 month, suppose if you are doing some sales or anything, 10 months my sales is like this. What could be the 11th month sales? Forecasting. In that case, you can go for trending. How will be my trend in the future? So then you can go for the trend. But now I am not going to the trend. Step value is 1. Stop value is something, 5000. Could you tell me what will happen if I say step value is 2? What will be the next value? I said 2 will be the next value. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 2 is 5. It will increment 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. So 1, 3, 5, 7. So if I say 1, 1 plus 1, 2, 2 plus 1, 3, 3 plus 1, 4. It will increase 1 by 1. So I'll go with 1 and stop it at 5000. That's it. Starting from 1 till 5000, it has filled. How do we check this? Control down arrow, go to the last row and check. Yes. Control up arrow, go to the first row and check. Up and down. Okay. I repeat the process again. Type 1, go to the home tab, fill, series. How do you want to fill the series? Row wise or column wise? I'll go for columns. Step value is 1. Stop value is 5000. To go to the last cell, control down arrow. To go to the first cell, control up arrow. But can you tell me how can I select it from first to last? First to last. How do we select it? Control shift down arrow. Very good. Control shift down arrow is used for selecting from top to bottom. Control shift down arrow. Control shift down arrow. Now can you tell me how can I go to the first cell and last cell without removing the selection? Now I selected it. Control shift down arrow. From here I selected control shift down arrow. Now I want to go to the first cell or last cell without removing the selection. Yes. If you use control up arrow, the selection will go off. Control down arrow, selection will go off. I selected. Now I want to go to the first and last cell. We have a shortcut key. Control dot. Full stop. Just to press control one time, it will go to the first cell. Control dot second time, it will go to the last cell. control dot. First time and last time. First cell and last cell, sorry. When I press control dot, last cell, control dot, first cell. Before that, you should have selected some cell. Without selecting the cell, you cannot do this. Control dot, last, control dot, first. Dot, dot, dot. Okay? Done? Any challenges? Yes. First select it. Control shift down here. Then press control dot. Full stop. Goes to the first cell. One more time. Okay? Clear? Done? As I indicated, morning itself, this training is going to be an 100% practical session, no theory here. So like this, whatever the task, I will do it once. For example, assume that I am teaching how to create a pivot chart. I will teach you how to create a pivot chart once. And I will give you another example to create a same pivot chart one more time, so that you can have more practice. Whatever I am doing, I think you can do it very easily. When you do some activity only, you can learn some concept. When you practice it, you can learn some concept. When you are practicing it, when you are doing some task, I am going to check who is going to do it much faster. Faster and right. Fastest fingers first. Based on the fastest fingers, you will get some scores. Cricket score. Who is finishing first, you will get a sixer. Who is finishing second, you will get a 4. Then 3. Then 2. Then 1. Tomorrow evening we'll consolidate is who is coming on top 3, top 5. You will get a certification with Microsoft logo, certification of excellence. Other people will get participation certification. Top performer will get a certification of excellence. So take it seriously. Okay. Warm-up task, a simple task. It's not going to be very tough for one. Warm-up task. We'll start with the warm-up task now. So let us see who is the opening batsman or batswoman. So what I want you to do here is, in any cell or any column, what I want you to do here is, I want you to fill something like this. It's taking some. I want you to fill it something like this. Yes. Starting from 500. My value should start from 500. Ending with 5990. Starting with 500. Ending with 5990. Increase it by 15, 15, 15. It should be increased by 15. Stop at 5990. In column wise. Who have completed can call me. I'll come to your system and see it. If you did right, you will get this. Starting from 500, increase it by 15 and stop it at 5990. Yes. Control down. second, the third. Control down. Five double 9 You have entered control down. Control down. Exercise. Right. Control down. 5 would be the last cell. So you are given a value go is.
I already given the score. Get the score, right?
No.
No only get.
Double
That's what. Right. Yes. Really continue.
No opening batswoman, only the opening batsman. Sixer. Batsman has got a sixer. Okay. Right. Tell me how can I do this? 500. Control enter. Then what could be my next step? Go to fill. Series. Then columns. Step value is 15. Stop value 5990. That's it. It's very simple. We have to fill it by column wise. Incremental value is 15. Stop it at 5990. Say okay. Yes. 500, 515, 530, 545. Our target are increasing day by day, 15, 15, 15. And it's stopping at 5990. The last value is 5990. Control up. The first value is 500. The last value is 5990. Very good. Now, I want a solution from your side. For example, assume I have your name, your university name, SRM, in one cell, and I have university in another cell. And I have only two things here. Okay. What is the city name? Okay. Correct. Now, I want all the three to be combined into one cell. SRM University Guntur to be in one cell. I want all the three to be in one cell. Could you tell me how can I combine all the three and make it as one cell here? Concatenate, merge. First, someone has said merge. If I select this and if you go for merge and center, click on this merge and center. Merging cells keeps only the uppermost data, discards the other. That means it will keep only the first well. SRM will be there. Unicity and Guntur will get deleted. That's what it's saying. Say okay. Yes. So you cannot use merge and center. Someone has told that concatenate equal to CON. But whenever you see any formula, suppose I am typing this concatenate, CONCAT, you can see concatenate, there is a small yellow colored indicator. This yellow color indicator says, instead of this, we have an improved formula other than this. Improved formula, concatenate. Instead of that, improved formula is concat, CONCAT. What is the difference between concatenate and concat? Is concat. You have to select one SRM first, then Unicity second, then Guntur third. One by one you have to select. But concat, select all the three cells at a time. That is easier here. Select all the three cells at a time. Concat, select all the three cells. No need to close the bracket. Excel will close it automatically. Just press enter. It has combined all the three cells into one cell, but unfortunately, I need some space. SRM, after SRM, I need a space. After Unicity, I need a space. Unfortunately, space is not there. To do this, in the latest version of Excel, we have a formula. Instead of concatenate, concat, there is a function in the latest version equal to text join, JOIN, text join, joining the text join, bracket open, delimiter. What is the separator you want? After SRM, what is the separator you want? After Unicity, what is the separator you want? You have to put this with double quotes, double quote. Next to L is semicolon. Next to the semicolon, see the double quotes are there, double quotes. You have to hold the shift key and press the double quotes, shift double quotes. Don't use two single quotes. Some people will use two single quotes. Don't do that. You have to press double quotes, space, space. Suppose if you don't want a space, I want a comma, you can put a comma. If you want a hyphen, you can put an hyphen. So, but I need a space. Let us put a space, double quotes. Within double quotes, type what is the separator you want. If you want a space, give a space. If you want to give a comma, whatever you want, put it within a double quotes, comma, ignore empty. What is that ignore empty? If there is an empty cell, do you want to ignore the empty or you want to take the empty also? I want to ignore it. There is an empty, don't take it, ignore it. So true, TRUE, true means ignore that empty, comma. Select all the three cells now. All the three cells which you want to combine, J1, J2, J3. These are all the three cells which I want to combine. Close bracket, or no need to close the bracket. Excel will close it automatically. No need for us to close it. If you want to close, you can close it. That's your wish, but it will close it automatically. Control enter or enter. Yes. Now you can see it has combined with the space in between. Perfect. So text join, open bracket, double quotes, space, double quotes, comma, true, comma, select all the three cells. But I feel this is very complicated. So I have to write a formula like this. I have to put a double quotes. I have to say true. I have to select this. And I am getting the result in some other cell which I don't want. I want all the three cells to be combined into one cell here itself, not in some other area. So this formula, I think concat doesn't solve our problem. This is solving our problem text join, but it's giving the result in some other cell. And I feel this formula is a little bit complex for me. Without formula, I want to do this. So what I can do is, let me delete this. Let us check whether all the three cell, to fit all the three cell, whether my column width is sufficient or not. Whether my column width is sufficient here. SRM, after SRM, there is a small space. I think Unicity will not fit within this. So let me increase the width. Approximately manually I am increasing the width. We will increase the width.
I think now it will fit. After SRM, I need a university here. I need your city name here. Yes, I think it will fit. It will fit. Select all the three cells. Then go to the home tab. Home tab. Then go to this fill. Under fill. From the last, second one, justify. That's all. Very simple. It has combined all the three cells into one cell without writing the formula, without complication. Very simple. We have combined all the three cells into one cell. Let me redo it again. First, increase the column width. Select all the three cells. Go to fill, justify. How can I split this? Suppose already it is combined. Can I split it? Same method. Decrease the column width. Then go to fill. Then go to justify. It is asking the text will extend to the below selected range. Yes. Okay. That's all. Now it is splitted. For combining also, for splitting also, same fill series. Justify, fill, justify. But only thing is based on your column width. If a column width is not sufficient, it will not fit. For example, if I increase the column width till this, only SRM University will come here, Guntur will not come here. So fill, justify, you can see here. Guntur is not fitting. So you have to increase the column width accordingly, how many cells you want. Increase it. Then go for fill, then go for justify. Okay? Let us explore about dates and some shortcuts. For example, I want to enter a date. Let us take the first date of this month. Maybe I'll take the 1st December 2025. 01 is the date. First day. Don't give anything here. I am giving a space. Why I am giving a space? The reason is some system between the date we may have hyphen. Some system between the date we may have a slash, dot. It may vary from system to system. So if we give a space, it automatically takes what is my system having. My system is having a hyphen, so it will take hyphen. If your system is having a slash, it will take a slash. So that's why I am not giving anything after the date. Date, space, month. Don't type the month as like this 12. Why? Every system will have a different format. Some system may have a DMY format. I believe you know what is made DMY. DMY is date, month, year. For example, if it is this date is date, month, year, so it will take it as 1st December, paka. But if I say MDY, first 01 will be month, 12 will be date. So it will take this date as 12th January. That's the problem here. So the best method to enter a date is don't type it as 12. Month means don't put the month in numbers. Always try to type the month in 3 alphabetical characters. DEC. So my system will 100% understand now. 01 is the day. DEC is the month. 2025 is the year. This is the best way to enter a date. If you want to enter a date, formatting we'll see it in another few minutes. To enter a date, this is the best method to enter a date. So I have clearly indicated to my system that 01 is the date, DEC is the month, 2025 is the year. Now I press enter or a control enter. It is saying 01 December 25. Assume I don't like this date format. I want to change it as 1st December 2025, whether it's a Monday or a Tuesday or Wednesday or a Thursday or a Friday. I want to change the date format.
Could you tell me how can I change the format of a cell? Normally, how do we change the format of the cell? Right click on the cell, then format cells. Very good. Right click and go to format cells. But how can I make a right click without using mouse? Right click without using mouse? There is a symbol below the control key or alt key. You may have a symbol. You can use that symbol for right clicking. But that symbol may not be available in all the laptops. All the desktop, all the laptop, it may be there. It may not be there also. So, right clicking, the shortcut key is Shift F10. Shift F10 is the shortcut key to make a right click. Some laptops shift function F10. Some laptops shift function F10. If you are not switched off that function key, if the function key is switched off, okay. If it is not switched off, then you have to press shift function F10. Okay. Shift F10. Let me press Shift F10. A menu is appearing. Same menu, the right clicking menu. Could you tell me how can I go to the format cells once again without using mouse? Down arrow or else? Alt. Straight away you can press the underlined letter. See what is the letter underlined for format cell? F. You can press F. It will go to the format cell straight away here. That's underlined letter. Shift F10. Press Shift F10. See what is the letter underlined? For every menu there is a letter underlined. Cut is T is underlined. Copy C is underlined. Insert I. Delete D. Similar to that format cell is F. So it will go to the format cell straight away. Or if you feel this is little bit complex or complicated, then you can go for a shortcut key. Control 1, number 1 is the shortcut key for format cells straight away. No need to right click and go to format cell. Control 1 will straight away move to the format cell. Don't use the one available on the right hand side on the number pad. There is a number pad 1, 2, 3. Don't do that. The one available above Q on your keyboard. Above Q you can see that one, control 1. So you have to press that control 1. Don't use one available on the right hand side of the number pad. Okay. Right. So let me press that control 1. It straight away goes to the format cell. Now where is my cursor? My cursor is here at number area. From number, I want to move to alignment, font, border, fill, protection. How can I do that? Control right. Right arrow, that's all. No need to control or something. Just press right arrow or left arrow. Or one more method. If a letter is underlined, press the underlined letter. If the letter is not underlined, for example here number, alignment, font, no letter is underlined. So take the first letter. Font, F is the first letter. Border, B is the first letter. But you can ask me, font is F, fill is also F. So first time F it will go to font, second time F it will go to fill. When I press F first time, it will go to font. Second time when I press the F, it will go to fill. That's all. If a letter is underlined, press the underlined letter. If the letter is not underlined, take the first letter. N is number, alignment is A, border is B, protection is P, font. And one time F is go to font, second time F it to the fill. Or if you are comfortable with the mouse, you can do it. That's your wish. That's up to you. You can use your mouse also. That's up to you. But I will select this number. How can I move from this number tab to the next one? Category, this area. How can I move from one box to another box is? Tab key. T-A-B, tab. There is a tab key below, above, below escape. Quotes below that quotes, the tab key, above the caps lock. The tab key. Suppose I want to move from the number area to this area. Tab. It has moved here. Up arrow, down arrow. You can move upwards and downwards under the category. But in category, I can move upwards and downwards. But could you tell me how can, suppose I want to go to percentage straight away. How can I go to the percentage straight away? P. If I want to go to time, I can press T. But there is one more T for text. Another T. 2 times T. 1 time, 2 times. Double time T. Now let us go to custom. Currency, custom. One more C, double C. Custom. I want to give my own customized format. You can go to date and you can type your own date format. There are some date formats available. Or I don't like the date format. I want to give my own date format. Custom. Go to custom. Under custom, type. What type of format you want? There is some format. DD, MM, YY. If you want that format, use it. If you don't want the format, delete it. When I delete it, it's saying some value 45,992. Please remember this. 45,992. Why? Can you tell me why it is showing 45,992 here? What is the reason?
That is the date, sir.
Hmm.
Given that formula, it will show like this, sir.
Formula.
We are not in date format, then
Binary is only 2, sir. 0 and 1 is binary.
Without zeros, they
Means I have typed 1 December 2025. It is saying 45,992. What is it? As per Microsoft Excel, all the date starts with 01 January 1900. This is the first date as per Microsoft Excel. Now tell me why it is showing 45,992. From 1 Jan 1900 till 1st December 2025, there are 45,992 days. Very good. From 1 Jan 1900. That's why it's showing numbers. Every date will have a number. I don't know whether you know it. In year 2000, we faced some problem called as Y2K. We had a problem called as Y2K. The reason is, suppose someone is typing 1, never, we will never type the 4 digits of a year. Always will type 25, 21. In year 2000, they typed in 2000 as 00. Which 00 means system should take 00 or 1900. There was a confusion. That's why they introduced this feature. 01 1900 will have a different number. 1 Jan 2000 will have a different number. Correct? Based on that, it will change. So as per Microsoft, the first date is 45,992. From the date, it will count how many days are there. The last date as per Microsoft. If you have the first date, you should have the last date. Last date is 31 December 9999. This is the last date as per Microsoft Excel. Type that 1900 and change it to number format. I will. That is the last number as per Microsoft. Why you are going to worry about this, sir? Another 8,000 years, we are not going to leave this. Anything will happen. Another 8,000 years, we are not going to do any transaction till that. No worries. Okay. Now let us change it to date format. You can see whenever I type something, the format is getting changed here. D. D is date 1. First day, second day, third day. 2D. 01, 02, 03, 04. 2D. Then I can put a dot, I can put a slash, I can put a hyphen, your wish. I recommend follow your system format. As per my system, I have hyphen. So I am using hyphen. M is for month. January is 1, February is 2, March is 3. 2M, 01, 02, 03, 04, 05. 3M, JANFEBMAR. 4M, January, February, March, April, May, June, July. 5M, the first letter of month. But I don't recommend 5M. Why? Because if it is displaying J, J means January, June, July. M, March, May. Better 3 or 4M. 4M's, hyphen, YY, you know YY is for year. It is giving 25. How can I get 20, 25? 4. 3 or 4. You can go with 3 or you can go with 4. I recommend to go with 4. Y, 4 Ys. And 1st December 2025. Which day? Whether it's a Sunday or Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday or Friday. Space or a comma. Let us put a comma. 3 Ds. 1, 2, 3. MON is for Monday. TU is for Tuesday. WED for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 4D. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I think 1st December 2025 falls on Monday. Correct? It should be Monday. You can check that. 1st December 2025 is on Monday. Control 1, custom, and you can change your formats. Suppose I want Sunday, Monday, Tuesday first, then I want the date means you can put it on the first also. I can put 4 Ds on first. 1, 2, 3, 4. Comma or space. Monday, 1st December 2025. Your wish. You can customize as per your wish. Okay? Okay. So we have seen how to enter a date, how to change the date format. Now I want current date. To get current date, we have three methods. Method number 1. Control. Hold the control key semicolon on your keyboard. Control semicolon is the shortcut key for getting current date. Control semicolon. Next to L on your keyboard. Hold the control key and press that semicolon next to L. Control semicolon. Correct? It will give you the current date 29/12/2025. This date is okay. Actually, this is not the default date format of Excel. Here at least I can understand the date is 29. Suppose if we type 1/12, we don't know which is date, which is month. Here I can understand 29 means date. Suppose less than 12 day, 11th December, 10th December, you will not understand which is the date, which is the month. So I can change it to date format, default date format. Every time I don't want to go to control 1 and change the date format. Please note down 6 shortcut keys to change the format of the cell. 6 shortcut keys. Shortcut key number 1. Control Shift 1. What is the usage of this Control Shift 1? Number format with 2 decimals. Number format with 2 decimals. For example, just now we typed some numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I want the decimal points here 1.00, 2.00, 3.00. Control Shift 1. Select that numbers. Control Shift 1. You can see now we are getting the number with decimal points 1, 2, 3, 4, 1.00, 2.00, 3.00, 4.00. Number with 2 decimal points. Control Shift 1. Control Shift 2. Time format. We'll see the time format in another few minutes. Control Shift 3. Date format. Control Shift 3. Date format. For example, I'll change this to a default date format. This is not the default date format of Excel. If you want the default date format of Excel, you can press Control Shift 3. 29 December 25. Control Shift 3. And I think you would have guessed it. Control Shift 4. What is there above 4 on your keyboard? Above 4 on your keyboard. Dollar. That is for currency. Very good. Control Shift 4 is currency format. For an example, let me type some numbers. 1,25,000. Control Enter. I want this to be in a currency format. It's purely based on your system format. If your system is Indian format, you will get the rupee symbol. If your system is US format, you will get the dollar symbol. But we can change that also. Control Shift 4. You can see the currency format. Rupee symbol, comma, 1, comma, 25, comma, 000.00. Control Shift 4. If you don't like the currency as a rupee symbol, can I change it to dollar, euro, some other symbol? No problem. First press Control Shift 4, then press Control 1. Then press Control 1. Here you can see the symbols. You can change your symbols here. There is a symbol. All types of symbols are available. All types of symbol in the world will be available here. First press Control Shift 4, then change the currency symbol. Okay. Hope all are getting that rupee symbols or dollars. Right. I think 5 also you would have guessed it. Control Shift 5. Percentage. Very good. We'll see about the percentage in another few minutes later. You have some problem. Need some other pen. Okay. I told you that I am going to give you 6 shortcut key. I have given only 5. What is that 6th shortcut key? For example, I have this 1.00, 2.00, 3.00. I don't want the decimal places here. I want to remove it. If there is a 00. 1.00, 2.00, 3.00. I want to remove that zeros. I want one without decimals. How we got this decimal? By pressing Control Shift 1. Now I don't want the decimal places. On your keyboard, below the escape, above the tab key, left hand side of 1. That's all I can say. I said everything. Below escape, above the tab, left of 1. I said everything. Like a wave symbol, we call it as tilde or tilde. Tilde or tilde. Please be careful. You have to press Control Shift. Please press Control Shift and tilde. Don't press only Control tilde. Your system will get collapsed. Be careful. Control Shift and the tilde key below escape, which will remove the decimal places. Don't press that Control tilde. Your screen will get collapsed. Once again, press Control tilde to come back. You have to press Control Shift tilde. Control Shift tilde or tilde, which is for removing the decimal places. Number format without mulls. Without decimals. So please do remember all these 6 shortcut key, which will be very, very, very useful today and tomorrow also. There's 5 shortcut keys, 6 sorry. 1 for number, 2 for time, 3 for date, 4 for currency, 5 for percentage, and Control Shift tilde or tilde is for removing the decimal places. Number without decimals. Okay. I think we are in the chapter of fill series. We have entered the date control semicolon. Now let us go to the corner of the date 29 December. And I go to the corner and I drag it down. When I drag this down, you can see the dates are incrementing. 29 December, 30 December, 31 December, 1st January, 2nd January, 3rd January, 4th January. But I don't want the date to change. Assume it's a salary day. I want the month to change. Assume it's a date of birth, date of joining. I want the years to change. Drag it and go to the bottommost, rightmost corner, fill series, this fill handle, smart tag. Click on the smart tag where we can see further more options are there. Fill months. Suppose I select month, only month will get changed. 29 December, 29 January, 28. Why 28 for February is we don't have 29 for February. That's why it's showing 29, 28, 29 March, 29 April, 29 May, June, July, August, September, October, November. Only the month names are changing. I click here and I go for years. Years are getting changed. 29 December, 29 December 25, 29 December 26, 27, 28. Only the years are getting changed. Then weekdays. What is this weekdays? 29, 30, 31, 1, 2. Then it's jumping to 5. So what it means? Except Saturday and Sunday. No weekends, only the weekdays. Monday to Friday. 29, 30, 31, 1, 2. 3 and 4 is Saturday and Sunday. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10, 11 is not displayed. That's also Saturday and Sunday. So only the weekdays, not the weekends. Do not show you the weekends. Saturday and Sunday will not be displayed here. Okay. So control semicolon, we got the date and we changed into date format and we filled it with the years, months, days and weekdays also. Now, control semicolon will give you the date. Add one more key to that. Control shift semicolon. This is for getting current time. Control shift semicolon. I don't know whether you are getting AM and PM. If you are getting AM and PM, okay. If you are not getting AM and PM, also okay, no problem. I will tell you how to get that AM and PM. AM and PM is available means it's 12 hours format. If it is not available, 24 hours format. 24 hours format is now 12:37, okay. Suppose if you open the file after 1 o'clock, how will be the time displayed? 13. 2 o'clock is 14. But I want 1 PM, 2 PM, 3 PM. We'll see how to do that. Before that, we'll understand one more. Another 2 formulas are there. So control semicolon will give you the date. Control shift semicolon will give you the time. One more is equal to. There is another function equal to. Today. T-O-T-A-Y. Today. Bracket open. Nothing inside a bracket. And no need to close the bracket also because Excel will close it automatically. Excel will close your bracket automatically. No need for us to close it. It will be closed automatically by Excel. Today, 29/12/25. So, control semicolon will also give you the current date. Today will also give you the current date. But what is the difference between this control semicolon and today? Control semicolon is static. Static or fixed. Could you tell me what is the static or fixed? When I open the file tomorrow, what will be the date here? When I open tomorrow, it will show you 29. Day after tomorrow, 29. Monday, 10 days later, 29. But whereas this one is dynamic. This will get updated. If I close it and open it tomorrow morning, it will turn into 30/12. Day after tomorrow, 31/12. 1. So the date will keep on updating. That's the difference between today and control semicolon. Control semicolon is fixed, whereas today is dynamic. One more. Equal to now. NOW. Open bracket, close bracket, nothing inside a bracket. Could you tell me what is the usage of this now? Now means date and current time. Is this update? Yes, it will update. Before that, we will change the date format. 29, 12, 24, 12:40. If it is showing just 12:40, that means it's 24 hours format. If we open it at 1 o'clock, it will show it as 13, 2 o'clock 14. But I don't like this. So what is the shortcut key for format cells? How can I go to the format cell straight away? Control 1. Very good. Go to Control 1. Custom. DD, MM, YY, your wish. How many M's you want? How many D's you want? DD 4 MM, YYY. And I'll say comma. After this, I want to know the day, Sunday, Monday or Tuesday. So DDD for getting Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. HH for hours. Colon. You have to say colon. Where is that colon? Next to L on your keyboard. Shift key and press that colon. HH is for hours. MM is for minutes. SS is for seconds. Space. AM/PM. AM/PM. AM means morning. PM is after 12 o'clock. It begins PM. Before morning 12 o'clock, it is AM. Now it's 12 o'clock PM. So 12:40, 42 PM. After 1 o'clock, this will turn into 1 PM. This is a full format. DD, MMM, 3M or 4M, YYY, 2Y, 3Y or 4Y, DDD for Monday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, HH is for hours, MM is for minutes, SS is for seconds. In between HH, MM, SS, you have to use only colon. Only colon. Don't put dot or slash. You have to use only colon. AM/PM. Okay? Yes. 29th December, Monday, 12:40, 42 PM. But when I inserted this today or now, my time was 12:42. But now my time has changed, 12:40. Now my time was incremented to 12:43. Can I update my timings? Yes, you can update it. If you edit some cell, it will get updated. Or you can use the shortcut key F9. Function F9. On your keyboard, just press F9. Whenever you have pressed F9, your date will get updated. Where we have entered the today now function. Other things it will not work. Other is not dynamic. Today, if I open tomorrow morning, it will get updated. That's okay. But time will update frequently. Correct? For that, we have to use F9. F9 is for updating. Like refreshing. Okay? So, whenever you press the key called as F9, your time will get updated. Time along now only where we are used to the now. Today and other things will not get updated. Okay? Done? Clear? Ready? First one, what you did is just a warm-up task. That's everyone did it. Very simple. The next one. Maybe starting from the first day of the next year, next month, 1st January. In some cell, let me type that date. I will give some gap. 01 Jan 2026. This is my starting date. After this, I want to fill it by month wise. What I mean is, after Jan 26, I want Feb 26. March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. It should go on. Where it should end is, it should end at 1st December 2080. I want the output should look like this. 1st December, then 1st January, 1st February, 1st March, 1st April, 1st May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, then 1st Jan 27, 1st February 27, it should go on ending with 1 December 2080. Just now you did it 500 to 5990, 15, 15, 15. Same concept, now you have to do it with the date. Now you have to do it with the date. Starting from 1 January 26, next it should be 1 February 26, 1 March, 1 April, 1 May, 2 July. Should go till 1 December 2080. The last date is 1 December 2080. That's the last date. Control down. System is control down. September 30. I want 1 December 2080. Till 1 December 2080. That should be the last date. 080. Not don't press this control symbol. It's what unknowingly pressing it. Done. Excellent.
Sir.
Down, go to the last. Control. Okay. Let me show this. Few people has completed, not everyone. Let me show the solution. 1 Jan 26, then home tab, fill, series, whether row wise or column wise? Column wise, date, day, week, day, month, step values 1. What will happen if I say step value is 2? After not 2 days, you have selected month. After January, you will get March. So it should be 1 month. The last date is 01 December 2080. This is the last month, last day. Same like what we did 500. The last date is 5990. Same thing we did it now. Only difference is we have selected the date and month. It should be date wise and month wise. That's it. Say okay. Why there is a hash here? Column width. Double click and increase the column width. 1 Jan and 1 Feb, 1 March. Control down, go to the last. The 1 December 2080. With the help of this, maybe the same January 26, starting from same January 26, I want you to increment it by quarter wise. By quarter wise. After you should get 1 April, 1 July, 1 October. Then next year, 1 January, 1 April, 1 July, 1 October. The last date is 1 October 2090. 2090 should be the last date. Every first day of every quarter wise. After first January, you should get first April. Then first July. Then first October. First day of every quarter. First day of every quarter. Sir. 1 October 2090. Control down.
Sir.
Down. 2090. 1st October 2090. Control down. How can you get September, August? There is some problem.
This is 3. For 25 you taking 20.
You are a test player. I'm saying you are a test player only. Or Okay. So 1st Jan 26. Then what is the next processes? Go to fill. After fill, series, columns, date, month. Then step values 3. Stop values 01 October 20, 3 months. After January, you should get April. Yes. 1 Jan, 1 April, 1 July, 1 October, 1 Jan, 1 April, 1 July, 1 October. Maybe the last task before the break or in this exercise is starting from today's date, control semicolon. When I press control semicolon, you will get the current date 29/12/2025. But I don't want the date format like this. I want you to change the date format first. First change the date format. After changing the date format, I want you to fill it like this. After changing the date format should be like this: 29 December 2025 Monday. From that, fill all the Mondays. 29 December, 5 January, 12 January, 19th January, 26th January, 2nd February, 9th February, 16th February, all the Mondays. Ending with 26 December 2050. That's also a Monday. Starting from today's date, all the Mondays. Assume we have meetings on every Monday morning. I want only the Mondays to be fixed. Starting from Monday, today's date. Starting from today's date, fill all the Mondays. Ending with 26 December 2050. 26 December 2050 should be the last day. Every Monday. All the Mondays. How many days are between? Format. Everyone you did it. Format you will change. 29 December 2025 Monday. Select it and change the format.
Monday format only.
Last to the 6th. All the Mondays starting from today. Tuesday, Friday. You should get only Monday.
Sir.
We are getting Tuesday. Last date is 26 December 2050. 26. Next Monday. 26 December 2050. 50. 50.
Last minute.
Format to Monday. Okay. Now, how do we do this? Let me type today's date and I will change the format. Control 1, go to format cells, custom, DD, MMM, YYY, comma. I want the day. How many Ds?
4 Ds.
3 or 4 Ds for getting Monday. So we change the format. Control 1, we change the format. Then say OK. 29 December 2025 Monday. Then I want all the Mondays. So go to fill. Then series, columns, date. Which one I can select? I think you can do two things. Either you can select day and make the step value as 7, or select weekday and make it as 5. Very good, 5. How many weekdays? Next, suppose today is Monday. How many weekdays to get next Monday is 5 weekdays. Correct? 5 weekdays to get next Monday, because Saturday and Sunday is weekends. 5 weekdays. So either you can select weekday 5, or you can go for day and make it as 7. Next Monday will come after 7 days. Last date is 26 December 2050. So next 25 years, I want all the Mondays to be filled. Next 25 years. Okay. That's it. Now you can see 29 December, 5th January, 12th January, 19, 26, 2nd, 9, 16, 23, ending with 26 December 2050.
Suppose we missed something and we need to edit. Can we edit?
But you should have deleted the old one. Otherwise it will overwrite it. You can edit it. Go there and edit it. Go to go fill and go to series and you have to redo it. But the old one, please delete it. Old one first, delete and do it. Otherwise it will override it, it will not fill properly. So better to delete and recreate. Okay, so we have completed the exercise number 1. Actually 2 also, 2 and 3 we should have completed before the lunch break, but we are not able to. No worries. Save the file. Exercise number 2, we are going to see a small AI tool, artificial intelligence tool. Before today evening 5 o'clock, we have to complete at least 13 or 14 exercise, so that tomorrow we will be safer. We will concentrate more on lookup and pivot table only. At least if you have completed 12 and 13 by today evening. Okay. Save this file. And one more thing is, you are getting some scores, right? Out of the 2-day session, 1% highest score is, this is the highest score till now. Based on so many trainings, I conducted to more than 2,000, 3,000 trainings on Excel. Why I am saying this is, I want someone to break this record. No worries. There are some free hit power plays. Free hit is available, power play, fair play. You can beat this record. I want someone to break the record. So I will take a lunch break now. I will put a timing here, 1 hour. If you are coming at stipulated time, you will get a separate score for it. That is your fair play score. If you are coming before that stipulated time, 1 hour break times. If you are coming early, we will start early and finish early. I will stop the recording. Just remind me.